Week 16 of the fantasy basketball season. Here's a few guards I look to buy and trade for this week. The first guard, Jamal Murray of the Denver Nuggets on the season. 20.3 points a game, 3.9 rebounds, 6.1 assists, 1.4 steals, 2 threes, and 46% from the field. So Jamal Murray, I feel like in the regular season, his numbers are down more where he really shows up in the playoffs. And over the last couple weeks, numbers are bumped up a bit. 23 points a game, 3.4 boards, 7 assists, 1.1 steals, 1.7 threes, and 53% from the field. So Murray's coming off a big 30-point game February 8th to inflate his stats a little bit. But besides that, he's had mediocre games. And like I said, his numbers haven't been eye-popping off the box score. February 3rd versus the Pelicans, 20 points, 5 boards, 8 assists, 2 steals, a 3, 41% from the field. February 5th versus the Pelicans, 10 points, 2 boards, 6 assists, 71% from the field. February 8th at the Suns, 30 points, 3 boards, 5 assists, 2 steals, a block, 6 threes, 52% from the field. And February 10th versus the Trailblazers, 17 points, 2 boards, 8 assists, 2 steals, a 3, 70% from the field. So right now, Murray, his numbers have been up and down all season long. This Nugget team has won 7 in a row. And I just believe Jamal Murray, his ceiling could be higher. But like I said, we've seen him do way better in the playoffs, obviously, than he has done in the regular season, especially the last few seasons. So right now, well, his numbers have been up and down this year. He's a guard I would buy this week. Next guard, D'Angelo Russell of the Brooklyn Nets. It looks like Russell's going to stay the remainder of the season. The NBA trade deadline has come and gone. Also, the buyout, I doubt they're going to buy him out. And this season, his numbers are way down from last. 12.9 points a game, 2.8 boards, 5.1 assists, a steal, 2 threes, 40% from the field from D'Lo. In the last month, since he got traded to Brooklyn, 14.3 points a game, 3.1 boards, 5.4 assists, 1.3 steals, 2.3 threes, and 35% from the field. So he's not shooting the basketball efficient. We know D'Lo, he's a chucker at times as well, where he's going to miss a lot of shots. And he's just a volume type of shooter where he needs a lot of shots at times to get his numbers. February 5th versus Washington, 5 points, 2 assists, 28% from the field. February 7th versus the Heat, 17 points, 2 boards, and assists, 2 steals, a block, 3 threes, 33% from the field. And February 10th versus the Hornets, 11 points, 3 boards, 4 assists, a steal, a 3, 33% from the field. So this net team, they've won 3 out of 4. D'Lo, he's having some decent games here and there, obviously, for this Brooklyn net team. But I believe D'Angelo Russell, he could get things going as the season goes on. He's still picking things up a little bit. And also, we know this net team, they want to play the young guys, and his minutes are capped out about 25 minutes per game for Russell. But like I said, he's a good scorer of the basketball. You don't have to give up much to get him on your roster. And there's going to be some games where he puts up numbers and some games where he's only averaging 11 to the 14-point range. And the third and final guard I look to buy and trade for is Derek White of the Boston Celtics. And Derek White, it's been a solid season for the most part. A couple down weeks here and there, but he's still another guard I believe you could get on a discount on the year. 16.1 points a game, 4.2 boards, 4.2 assists, 1.1 blocks, one of the better shot blocking guards in the league, 3.3 threes, and 44% from the field. His field goal percentage has dropped down a little bit, but the three-point shooting has gone up, and his points per game have gone up 1 from last year to this year. So the last few games for White, February 6th versus Dallas, 13 points, 3 boards, 3 assists, a block, 2 threes, 50% from the field. February 8th at the Knicks, 17 points, 3 boards, 4 assists, a block, 4 threes, 55% from the field. And February 10th at the Heat, 13 points, 4 boards, 7 assists, 2 threes, 30% from the field. So Derek White, he's playing decent basketball, but his numbers don't jump off the page as well, where he's going to be solid, he's going to be consistent, but maybe fantasy owners are looking to trade him for someone with more upside. But like I said, he's going to be consistent as White. I know he's the third and fourth option, arguably, in this offense, behind obviously Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and possibly Kristaps Porzingis. But right now, White is putting up decent numbers, but nothing off the charts. I would try to make a run for him because he's a player that don't miss a lot of games. His numbers are pretty consistent, and sometimes consistency more than the flashy names and the flashy stats at times, because these guys miss games, a lot of them in the NBA. Derek White's one of them who don't miss a lot of games. So that's a few guards I look to buy and trade for Week 16 of the fantasy basketball season.